taking a minute and thinking about who manages who, right? If we're talking about managing up, down, and across, taking stock of the landscape, this is typically how most people see the organizational chart, right? If you're looking at it, you've got some big boss on top, right? You've got maybe an assistant that's supporting the boss, and then you have a bunch of different staff or managers. And you notice all the arrows are going down, right? Because a lot of the times we tend to see it as very one dimensional or one directional. There's a boss and they manage everybody, right? That's not my frame of reference. I tend to think about it a little bit differently, where we have a bi-directional management. And you may be thinking, really? Yeah, really. Where we have managing down, as in you have direct reports, you have an assistant, maybe, you have staff that you manage, but there's also managing up to your boss, when managing across to your colleagues. And that's what we're going to talk about today. When we're talking about building the relationships capital, there's always a common denominator in any of the relationships that we have, and it's us right here, front and center, right? The common ingredient across all the relationships is you, right? Or me, if I'm going to point at myself, right? So when we're talking about relationships and something isn't going quite right, awareness is the ultimate catalyst for change. It's like, okay, I'm seeing a problem here. And then what I often hear is, if my boss would just do this, or if Peter or Paula would just do this, guess what, folks? You are the only ones you can change. So if you want to see a change in your professional relationship, you have to change how you respond, right? Because when you change how you respond, you can change how others respond. And when you're managing down, what I always say is clear is kind, right? If you're inheriting a team or you have new members of the team joining you, the first thing is people want to know your expectations. The art of managing your people is allowing for enough autonomy to fly and balancing the delegation and direction. But you don't want to manage them so tight where they can't grow, they can't learn, they can't safely fail. Right. And when I say safely fail, is giving them, opportunities within the guardrails to, kind of go out there and play and experiment a little bit, skin their knees, right? Get a little hurt. They come back, you could regroup and say, all right, what did you learn? But this is really more about owning your own agency in the boss direct report relationship. It means that we can have an adult conversation about things that are hard, we can disagree, and I know that we're going to have each other's back, lockstep, right? We flank each other. It's really hard when you're trying to get something out of somebody without a formal position on the org chart, where you have no authority, there's no hierarchy. It's all about influence. It's all about relationships. That's where that relationship capital comes in, right? So what I say is, be a giver first. Have regular contact. Show the person that you care about them. Have their back.